Welcome back, friends, welcome back to the homestead. Today we're making pinecone syrup. So pinecone syrup is used as a cough medicine, but also it's a syrup, so it can be used on pancakes, it can be used as a mixer, you can have it with bubbled water, as a cocktail, you can use it on meat as a glaze and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's just nice also in tea in the winter time. So what we need to do first of all is to go out and harvest the pine cones. What we're looking for really is the buds that will become pine cones, or what we think of as pine cones, later on in the year. So here we are picking them from pine trees, just 150 yards from our own home. So, and they come out every year about this time, early summer. Relatively easy to pick. If you had a ladder and you're prepared to go up a ladder, you could get them even in greater abundance, but we just picked the lower level ones. That was enough for us. So I'll teach you how to make it, how to prepare it, and let you know the ratios. And yeah, so we tend to pick a big bucket full, and then we'll go through and sort them out and remove any unwanted debris that we don't want going in. We will kind of filter it out at the end anyway, just a rough filter. We need to check the weight because we need to get the ratios roughly right for the process of extracting all the goodness. And first of all, what we'll do is cut them up into chunks so we can get the cores out, and the sugar, which we'll be using for the extraction process, can get into the cores and get more of the goodness out. So here we are, cutting them all up into the sugar. The ratio for sugar to cones is really easy. It's basically 1 to 1, and you're kind of looking for about a kilo of pine cones. So here we are, 24 hours later. We've left them soaking in the syrup, and you can see overnight some of the sugar's melted, and some of that is the juices extracted from the pinecone buds, if you want to call them that. We just keep giving them a good stir. We're making it on a sort of a hottest summer day, and then we'll add water, which later on we'll use to boil. And the ratio here is about, well, we were told 2 litres for every kilo of pine cones, but we tend to do a little less, maybe 1.5 litres, because we like it a little bit stronger. Give it a good stir around, and then we've used kind of taking advantage of the hot days of solar power to start to warm the water up. We just left it outdoors for a day, and then what you can do is just simmer it off if you're in a slightly colder climate, or you haven't got this heat wave that we've got at the moment. So here we are. We're going to simmer them off for now for just a few hours. We're not looking for a boil, just a very gentle simmer. And this will finish off the extraction process and make the syrup. And what we're looking for as part of this is to turn into a nice kind of red syrup, which is what we can see here. Don't worry about the little gunk on the top, that's all natural stuff, and most of it will, well, we don't do too much filtering, but you can filter it more, and there's all the bits extracted. Now we're simply going to put them into bottles. Got some nice bottles. We make far more than what we need. We often give them away as gifts. Through a tea strainer, get the bulk of the cones or the buds out first of all, and then go through a tea strainer, and just fill the bottles up like we're doing here. Really, it is as simple as that. Well worth it for again, nature's bounty. And we tend to put 1 pine cone or a couple of pine cone bits into the jar just for aesthetics, really, so people can see actually that it is real pine cone syrup. Like I say, just for us and for gifts. You will get a little bit of gunk settled at the top. It's all natural, doesn't really matter, and you can skim it off when you open the bottle when you come to use it, or just not worry about it really. So here's the finished product. I hope you enjoyed the video. Look out for these pinecone buds, have a go yourself. Hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up if you did, and I look forward to seeing you in another video very soon. Bye for now.